What happens when the Man of Steel meets the most dangerous weapons in the universe? Not kryptonite, not magic, but the Infinity Stones. 6 fragments of cosmic truth, each able to bend reality itself. Can even Superman, the most powerful hero of DC, survive them? Let's find out. Before we dive deeper, make sure to subscribe for more epic deep dives into the hidden battles, origins, and legends of your favorite heroes. You don't want to miss what's coming next. Now, the stones. Not many artifacts carry weight across all of space and time. But the Infinity Stones are different. They are not just weapons. They are fundamental laws of creation made solid. Each one represents a building block of existence. And each one has broken gods, empires, and even entire universes. The Space Stone. Control over movement, distance, and dimension. Teleportation is just the beginning. With it, Superman could be trapped in endless voids or hurled into collapsing stars. The Mind Stone. The ability to rewrite thoughts, erase memories, or shatter willpower. Even a mind as strong as Kal-El's could be rewritten. Because raw power means nothing when your very beliefs are stolen. The Reality Stone. Perhaps the cruelest of all. It doesn't break you with force. It changes the rules. Could make kryptonite fall from every sky. Could erase Superman's sun, leaving him powerless forever. Then comes the Power Stone. A fragment of raw destruction. Enough force to level entire planets. Even Superman, who has taken blows from gods, might not endure its endless rage. The Time Stone. It does not fight with fists. Traps you in loops, rewinds your victories, or fast-forwards your defeat. Even if Superman wins, the Time Stone rewinds until he falls. Because against time itself, no punch can land forever. And finally, the Soul Stone. The most mysterious of them all. It touches essence, spirit, and life force. What would it see in Superman's soul? Hope? Or weakness? Would it strip away the very light that makes him the symbol of Earth? Individually, each stone is terrifying. Together, they are infinity. No being in the Marvel Universe dares underestimate them. Not even Thanos, their most famous wielder, used them carelessly. Because the stones are not just tools. They are the scriptwriters of reality. And against that, even Superman may find his greatest challenge. But what if Kal-El faced them one by one? Could his strength, speed, and willpower carry him through each cosmic trial? The stage is set. 6 stones. 6 trials. The last son of Krypton standing before the ultimate forces of creation. Let's test him, one by one. But before we begin, remember, if you love exploring what-if battles and untold stories of heroes, hit subscribe and join us. This journey into legend is just getting started. The Space Stone first. Instant teleportation. Infinite traps. Could Superman handle it? Yes and no. His speed rivals light itself. He has crossed galaxies in heartbeats. But the stone does not just bend speed. It bends space itself. He could be caught mid-flight, folded into impossible shapes, or cast into dimensions with no stars to fuel him. Even Superman cannot outfly the death of distance. Then comes the Mind Stone. It's not about strength. It's about control. And though Kal-El's will is legendary, even he is vulnerable. Villains like Manchester Black, Maxwell Lord, and Brainiac have bent Superman's mind before. What would happen if the Mind Stone rewrote his very core? Would he become Earth's destroyer instead of its savior? Would the man of tomorrow forget who he is? The truth is, the stone could turn Superman into the greatest weapon the universe has ever feared. Now, the Reality Stone. This one is dangerous beyond measure. Because against it, power means nothing. What if every punch Superman threw turned into dust midair? What if his invulnerability cracked under false laws? Imagine a world where kryptonite reigns endlessly, where the sun itself is stolen. The Reality Stone is not about fighting. It's about rewriting the battlefield until even Superman's legend becomes impossible. Next is the Power Stone. Raw destruction. When Drax the Destroyer touched it, he nearly burned alive. When Thanos held it, he shook entire planets. Can Superman endure? He has tanked nuclear blasts, survived black hole-level gravity. He has stood against gods and war machines. But the Power Stone is infinite force without limit. Could pound him into submission forever. Yet, if any hero could withstand its fury even for a moment, it might be Superman. The Time Stone. This is where Kal-El's might faces its greatest weakness. Superman lives in the present. He strikes fast. He saves faster. But what if time itself rewinds? Imagine Superman trapped in a loop, forever failing, forever watching Metropolis burn again and again. No amount of heat vision or strength can break the chains of eternity. He cannot punch time. He cannot race against it. The Time Stone doesn't just defeat Superman. It humiliates him by trapping his victories in endless undoing. Finally, the Soul Stone. The most enigmatic. It judges the heart. Superman is pure, noble, driven by hope. But he is not flawless. He carries guilt. The guilt of Krypton's death. The guilt of every life he could not save. What if the stone forced him to face them? Every ghost, every scream, could consume his spirit, not his body. Even worse, what if it demanded the ultimate price? A soul for a soul. Would Superman sacrifice his own soul to protect humanity? Yes, he would. But would he come back? That is the true terror of the Soul Stone. One by one, the stones show us the cracks in even Superman's legend. His body may endure. His mind may fight. But against the very rules of reality, even he begins to falter. Yet the question remains, what if he faced them all together? 6 stones. One wielder. Infinite power. Could Superman rise? Or would he finally fall? The test is complete. 6 infinity stones. 6 impossible trials. And one man, Kal-El of Krypton, standing against eternity. But now comes the ultimate question. Could Superman survive if all the stones were wielded at once? Could even he stand against the Infinity Gauntlet? First, let's break it down. The Gauntlet is not just raw power. It's synergy. When the stones combine, they create an effect far greater than the sum of their parts. Reality bends. Time breaks. Space folds. And all of it happens in one motion, one thought, one snap. Superman is fast. Unbelievably fast. He has outrun light itself. He has even flown faster than thought. But against the Gauntlet, speed is meaningless. Because the stones don't just act, they rewrite the very rules that speed relies on. Think of the snap. When Thanos willed it, half the universe was gone instantly. Not defeated. Not killed in battle. Erased. Would Superman be immune? No. Because the snap isn't about durability. It's about existence. And no matter how powerful he is, Superman is still a part of existence. But here's where it gets fascinating. Superman is not a normal being. He is a solar engine. A living battery of cosmic energy. When he enters states like Superman Prime 1,000,000, he absorbs the sun for thousands of years. His body becomes nearly divine. In such forms, could the Gauntlet truly erase him? Or would his essence resist the pull of nothingness itself? There are legends in the comics of Superman breaking limits no one thought possible. He has wrestled angels and gods. He has sung a song that stabilized collapsing reality. He has even stood at the edge of creation. If any hero could defy the Infinity Gauntlet, it might be him. Yet here's the paradox. The Gauntlet does not fight fair. It does not wrestle. It does not duel. It decides. It declares what is real. And Superman cannot argue with reality itself. So the final verdict? Could Superman survive the Infinity Stones? Individually, perhaps. Against one or two, his strength and will could endure. But all 6 united? Even the Man of Steel would fall. Not because he is weak, but because some forces are beyond even strength, hope, and speed. The Infinity Stones represent creation itself. And not even Superman can break creation with his fists. But remember this, Superman is more than power. He is symbol. He is hope in its purest form. And maybe, even if erased, the idea of Superman would live on. Because ideas are harder to kill than men. And hope has no limit. So what do you think? Would Superman truly fall before the Gauntlet? Or would his sheer willpower write a different ending? Let me know your take. And if you love diving deep into these epic crossovers and what-if battles, subscribe to the channel. There are far greater battles, hidden histories, and untold legends still waiting for us to uncover. And trust me, you don't want to miss them.